The Island Boys are in the headlines again, this time because their home was raided by police. The Island Boys, two brothers from South Florida, have been best known for intriguing viewers scrolling on social media platforms after releasing their one-hit song, Island Boy, which launched countless tweets and memes. But in addition to their fame, the Island Boys also have a dark past as well as a lengthy criminal record, and this raid is the latest addition to the list. From beefing with well-known rappers to racking up charges for burglary, robbery, and Grand Theft Auto, these two are definitely quite dangerous and have had an interesting journey to get to this point. Curious to find out why the Island Boys' home was raided? Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Past criminal records. The outrageous twins behind the viral TikTok success are no stranger to run-ins with police. As it turns out, the pair have a substantial criminal record. Alex discussed on the No Jumper podcast how he and his fraternal twin used to get in trouble with the cops all the time while they were growing up in Florida. After their father died, they were brought up by a single mother, and they promptly racked up charges for burglary, robbery, Grand Theft Auto, and drugs. When the host questioned how long they had been in jail, the rappers said that they had been there for 2016 and 2017. They also claimed to have gone to juvenile detention. The two acknowledged engaging in narcotics while they were in their teens, and their tolerance for narcotics like Percocet or oxycodone, an opioid pain reliever, which increased to the point where one of them had to be hospitalized 3 times. They were ultimately forced out of their home at the age of 18 because their mother was tired of cops constantly coming to the door. The twins had no idea what they wanted to do with their lives, except that they wanted to be famous and get paid for it. But it was a trip to prison that inspired Alex to pursue a career as a rapper because he saw so many other individuals breaking into the industry and succeeding. And they believed that if they gave it a shot, they too could succeed. While they were locked up, the brothers got into confrontations with other inmates, but until this latest event, they have been attempting to avoid trouble. It seems that trouble has somehow found its way to them anyway. Prison experience. Despite the fact that the twins are now tattooed and have distinguishing hairstyles, they appeared to be very different when they were in prison. When asked about their time in prison, the twins claimed that they never allowed other convicts to talk them down, which often led to clashes and heavy beatings of other inmates, often to the point of death. But who knows, maybe it's the only way to stay alive in prison. Nobody messes with self-sufficient people because they usually only target individuals who they believe are weak and easy to exploit. They joked about the fact that if they had looked like they do now, the people they were imprisoned with and tried to constantly mess with them might have spared them then. The Island Boys openly admitted to being in prison about 4 years ago. They've had a lot of challenges as they've grown up. The rappers admitted to committing numerous crimes that they deserved to be in prison for. Though they appear to be incredibly popular now, with tattoos all over their bodies, it was not the same back then. When they were in prison, they were completely different people with different personalities, but prison drastically changed them. They also claimed that it was difficult to avoid fighting in prison because that was the only way to stay alive. Flyysoulja has said that he benefited from his visit to prison. He claimed that it inspired him to pursue a career as a rapper. The twins have amassed a considerable number of fans since then. This was all due to their unforgettable song, sloppy lyrics, and bizarre personalities. Let's not forget how catchy it is and how difficult it is to refrain from singing along. Their recent social media fame has prompted rapper Kodak Black to contact them to see if they want to sign with his label, but they appear to be hesitant about signing record deals just quite yet. They claimed to be of Cuban descent, which is most likely where the song Island Boy got its inspiration. If they wanted to talk about being from Florida, they'd have to call it Peninsula Boy, which of course doesn't quite work as well as what they went with. When asked about the backlash to their freestyle, they confessed that they completely disregard it. Island Boys' home raided and murder suspect arrested. On February 7, 2022, the Island Boys' Florida home was raided by the SWAT team. According to the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, Andrew James Thomas was identified in the shooting of an 8-year-old victim, Ronziah Atkins, which occurred only 3 days earlier when the child was playing with family just outside her home. Though a search warrant was issued for the home, the rappers were not in any way implicated in the investigation. Police that were on the scene said that Alex stated that Andrew ran toward him in a hallway, holding a black handgun with an extended magazine at the time SWAT knocked on the front door. Alex tried to get Andrew to hand over the gun, but he refused. Then Alex told police that Andrew ran into the laundry room, returning moments later without the gun. It was later discovered by police in the laundry room closet. The Island Boys manager has stated on the record that the Florida twins had no idea that anything had even happened when they agreed to let Andrew James Thomas crash on their couch. Andrew had been a childhood friend of the Island Boys. The Island Boys storm out of podcast. The Island Boys have been getting as much heat as they have been getting praise lately. During a recent taping of Logan Paul's podcast, Impulsive, they got into a heated argument with George Janko. George, referring to their rap careers and bold appearances, suggested that if things didn't work out for them musically, they could melt down their jewelry, invest the money, and live off of the profits. This really got under the Island Boys' skin. One of the twins told him to stop talking before things started to really go downhill. The twins threatened to walk out if George didn't chill, but the damage was already done. They walked off only to return a little bit later to continue arguing. Eventually, the confrontation reached a boiling point. Kodiyakredd said to George, "You know I'm thuggin', bro, right?" Logan broke up the argument and ended the interview. The twins walked off and that was that, interview over. Some have speculated that the entire argument was created by the twins to gain more attention and continue trending for being involved in more conflict. And that definitely would not be the last time that the twins would be involved in some beef. Island Boys beef with Gabe from Nelk. In a video posted by YouTuber Brandon Sanders, the Island Boys were reported to be out for some sort of promotion and ended up in a heated argument with Gabe from Nelk Boys during the first week of December this year. Nelk, often known as the Nelk Boys, is a YouTube channel and entertainment business based in Canada. Prank videos, vlogs, and their business Full Send Entertainment are what have made them famous. The pair were seen exchanging curse words with Gabe. Gabe is seen making fun of the Island Boys' hair and their funky actions that raised them to fame. The reason for the heated debate is unknown, but the Island Boys seemed like they were ready to blow Gabe's head off for disrespecting them. And with their criminal history, one can expect them to do something that they might regret later. Gabe better watch out. That's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe for more content. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and leave a comment down below. Thanks.